Islamic microfinance is becoming an
so tara drum be murla nak jang ngana closing la la governor la sonu ka tara jang bareng ulbe nyamen president babe banko kan amamma be no so asoto be ko leare mbake benum batundiro la bare wala atna din ko tardeta so saying luntak soto anda wol murtan nan ne ko teke nga luntan soto mem fanan kafute ama so hani kabi dorong be may ko dilan na boss la ben kata do jay executive director Jin Gambia chapter Mr. Ndiaye please for your luntan all bismillah.
Okay, ala baraka bage hani kabi ka sayo konton diri klinkang mobe konton medialon ko innata mabe new closing ceremony to dol bi jam birin somanda sio meta so atekela konton diri medialon ka be jam fala katu meta ka nyo konton ani inshallah betar la nyo konton na betar la nyo konton na betar la nyo konton na ka dengue. Okay, so kamala be konton diro ni bunya futandila na rural youth ambassador na rural youth champion me yalon ko alota jini URR tundo kan bring doko dati jang sanji nani komanto ala doko e molnya fa bagele so ni be program kala jama ka mabe jele ando kola ka mol fanal mako ila pour mole fo mol ta yefi. Okay, so wol kono mba fala Muhammad Suso ni bijang isi lo mol nyaaye be kontan dayla doko bede a bata ye doko menke jinie ane menke fonninke ole URR banko ka so ni wo fanam botaje participant dol fanal bijang bele alon ko itel wala ko jin member solle di ye mol mako 6 weeks program o kono baake jama bije ika ata nandi membo ko maybe attendance nyol o ka fo karina session wala o sifal teng so wol kono dembo keta bijele ade fana mu ambassador di ne fonni kol to fo URR dembo isi do no mol nyaaye nge konton so ni wo fana mbota je musu kafu do fana bije ka fo e Afghan nyinom demboti so Afghan itel fana le mo ma ko bagel application noto so itel fana la president ila vice president kada ila secretary ila treasurer anila member sol be mal be konton nambal jela mbal tendula ala barka bage Afghan ala barka ni wo botage foninki o mem fana ka fa Ibrahima Janko ate fana mol ma ko bage nyin training watol konole bu jama bije ayata mandi Ibrahima barka bage so ni wo fana mbota je ani ka fo mem fana maymuna bulo gay ay dogu jamake andu abadata ji loku woro kono ani jandi ji loku woro esi fala fana e abarka bake maymuna ni be dawda esi no moliye so aning analla trena anyanta tarlam fi barati jay ka fay Omar Jabang ma fala fana abarka bake ni wo fana mbota je ndey awa sise atele be siri aida dala ndey awa nge welcome in closing ceremony memba dala wo munde fanna boss lady na mentolam ka fay fana barista Momod Salif tenata sifon ni kol to yala jang ba ko ne bismillah so memba dala aman jare nga introduce atu birimbe benda yella abe nunjande experience exchange ka bijang akala muta fana modol tata tarala office ko no during the 6 weeks ina nyaaye nyoje so mbafule abarka bake abarka general manager Kanute I salute you million times so ni wo fana mbedi wota je memba dala osiba ate fana keta moleti me yalon ko ala ko manjare ka fo bake katu niya fo inyanta fo la nyame itina fo fo no la wanya ka tum ko ala lodula ari intel be ya lonne ay menke ni 6 weeks o kono mel fanal na nyaay ñoje ani experience exchange wato fana questioning association ay kol mel be clear ni andu itata le fo tembeto ako ye okun do police la soto momo lafta kayta ko la ay seneya amari ya kol wato wadi la lafta diam la wato wata be kala muta dila so thank you so much Osiba so ni mo kota je mele programme o ñin dépense volunteer facilitation West Africa ay ni partner sol siagale katu GIZ ñol bijele ECOWAS ñol bijele aning do wes ñol fana bijé ani World Bank fana bijele so jin fana bijele isiata so men nata World Bank group to yala e ka fatele Jessica so membe siri Jessica dala ni mon nata jang alkatara fala mole ala barka anala partner sol so o partner sol mel yala ko jinni wolle ni programme o dada o programme o ni itata ya dépense so wol kono me yala ka telom ila manejati kabo dowes e ka fay Benjamin so ni o bata jembe press fanam be konton na mel yala ko e be jang journalist online press aning melbe coverage sol ke kambal be konton na participant ba fona be ala barka bade aning ka konton diro kumfa be fambari muso na ayon lady menketa her excellency Aida LDCEESA why Aida abaraka bake so ni o fana mbota je te fana lafta konton diro futandina mo be alla family omo yalan ko e kema e bulaka participate ni 6 weeks program o kono mba fona ya barka bake ay permission o men dila momo fana bijan ke o yela muso bula anata program o ila muso ye bula anata program wala ba fo lela muso ya barka bake afina ma so ne andi te tarlaja so dingil mel fana yalan ko ketu suwo kono for 3 hours mol katara jang ibe suwo kono dolbe kumbola dole sinon koma ba fole hekkatu ni fanal keba ya tambe duale sima ya bala harge firing ani londi ba katu londo wala atina ngetu suwo kono sol fanal konton bake ani mel fanal yalon ko imanke o soto imam muso soto bari la guardian sol yebula yena o ila parents sol ba fele la parents sol fanale ala barka bake so o fanam kola fanna muso me permission o dina for 6 weeks addo ko keno ni project o e excellency Kadijatu Mesemba Njai bafalaya barka bake amin adini bafalaya ala barka
baraka bisa Njai kontondiro ni nata bake so saying bita damin dorong wala mo statement by the regional youth committee which is ably represented by Mamad Salou Diallo, the treasurer. Mamadou, please.
All right. Thank you so much, Aida. Miss Salmini Kokalawa ito wonde wonde ko high table dobe starting from my sister. All right. Thank you so much, Aida. First of all, I will extend my greetings to the high table, from the trainers to the participants, as well as the founders and Jean Gambia and all the representatives from the Gambia Immigration Department, the Gambia Revenue Authority, as well as our participants, the beneficiary of this very important initiative. On behalf of my regional youth chairperson, which happens to be Mr. Boubacar Sidibe, and on behalf of the young people of URR, I extend our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for this initiative. I believe Jean Gambia is doing what is expected of all organizations, because for me this is the fourth majority are the women. And I can see even in this hall, and I believe target group, they are the most vulnerable. And to the women, to the beneficiaries, this is an opportunity that hundreds and hundreds of Gambians cannot benefit. And you are the privileged one, because this is a privilege that you are given that opportunity to excel in your business. You see, it is not only about the money. You might not be given money to do your business, but with the knowledge, once you have that knowledge and the required information, you will be able to make that money. Because if you are doing business, you don't know how do you do it, especially from one country to another. You might end up putting yourself in a problem which will end up taking you to more losses. You were trying to get profit, but if you are not compliant on certain rules and regulations that you are supposed to follow, and you did not follow them, it will end up putting your business in a big risk. This is why I said the money is not important. What is important is the knowledge. Because once you follow the normal procedures, once you follow the established rules of your country and the other country where you expect to do your business, you will excel in your business. So on that note, I thank Gene Gambia and the founders for this initiative. And like I said, the young people, we have an opportunity. So let's utilize it to the best of our ability, so that Gene Gambia and the founders will come back again and see that yes, the training that they have impacted on you, the knowledge that they have been impacted on you has yielded something positive. That will give them the spirit to bring more projects into our region. This is, to me, is just a pilot. And URR has benefited from that pilot. So let's prove them that we can do that. Once we do that, our young people, our brothers and sisters who are not fortunate to be here, maybe those people will have more what you did not benefit from. So on that note, I thank you all for your patience and all the struggles that you have been taking for the past weeks. It's not easy, but it's going to be well with you. Thank you so much.
Abaraka Mount Saleu, kumakongo nyinyata, kumakongo beteata, ay kontondiro ko drong ayal beten tukal jay kaya maro fanandi, bayre nyimu kulti me yalon ko ako basen ko liye muna fangala surtu musul anim funding kewol andong mo jamala nyante muna fangala baratelle manta bentake muna fangala oto londo nyeng alsata al nyanta kala nyameng aliata manda nyama yal karandi menna isaje nalbita kala cross border business la al kana dun losses kono menketa memmal wulindi katum alem firo wulindi menna wolom profitot bamuto ni mari mira tarambulol long e mala bita nyamin drong wobe kole alale so mo salu abaraka baken kontanta ila kuma kan la ni wo bota je doron lafta pour ka participant kilin soto do ayna nan ay men karanyo loko woro kono me alon ko ay nafa baka prafanena anin jama moliyo talanyo tema so ngamen soto don to wala ijatu bati ijatu ibe dawda sinanan ye men karanyo loko woro kono ifana yena ini moliyo share ijatu kita molti me alon ko awakil tabake de session nana madang loko woro ikanara tiltanin fula loko sinya fula for 3 hours anene mong mankiluna andung ala assignment wol nala dokul be akabe ka nyamal katon 3 nan liye wol fonye oto ijatu abaraka bake ay ko fe
regional authorities, members of the media, staff of Gene Gambia, doorways of German government, World Bank representatives, Chairman Regional Youth Committee, Commissioner Immigration, Managed Custom. I greet you all. Good afternoon. I am Mrs. Ijatuba, a beneficiary of the small-scale cross-border trade in the Gambia. I am here to share my experience in sequence 1, 2, and 3. Sequence 1, self-starting. Self-starting probably means taking the initiative and being proactive in exchange to cross-border trade activities. It could involve various aspects like identifying business opportunities, establishing partnership, and navigating custom procedure independently. Some of these could be understanding the basic of cross-border trade, identifying potential market and procedures, obtaining necessary licenses and permits, managing logistic and supply chain challenges, financial aspect of cross-border trade, risk management into integral strategies, and the goals is self-start, is to establish and operate a successful business that involve the buying and selling of goods and services, international to international borders. These involve investigation economics regulations, customs procedures, and culture differences to generate staff and contribute to economic growth. Sequence 2. Being future oriented. It means having a forward thinking opportunities to cross-border trade institution. It could involve various aspects. Anticipating future trends and opportunities in the market. Planning long-term growth and sustainability. Adequate to changes in regulations, technology, and consumer preferences. Investing in management technology and stay competitive. And the goals of future-oriented. Identifying energy. You close the door. My eyes. That problem. Identifying emerging and opportunities. Building resilience and adaptability. Investing in human concept and capacity building. Sequence 3, the overcoming barriers in cross-border trade. While offering immense opportunities, cross-border trade is often hindered by various barriers. Here are some of the common challenges and strategies to overcome them. Trade agreement, bilateral and multilateral agreement. These agreements can reduce or eliminate tariff and non-tariffs barriers between countries. Regional economic integration. Joining regional economics blocks and provide preferences, opportunities for cross-border traders. Strategy logistic can reduce cost and improve delivery times. Digitalization, using technology to track shipments, manage inventory. Risk management, insurance, protecting against risks and like political instability, currency fluctuation, and natural disasters. By addressing these barriers of implementing effective strategies, business can successfully be the complexity of cross-border trade and unlock opportunities for growth. Thank you.
Abaraka ijatu. Abaraka bake ijatu ya hakili bulando ke ngamen karanjang. Menkata modulu wanti ala self-starting. I am all hakilo bulandi wala. Anim fanang overcoming challenges because ngalo nako kolea kul bekerine mayat na ni bi nga experience exchange to samanda nga wol dol kijanne so kumana suti akan dorong ijatu be mol haklo blande ka wala ijatu abaraka bake nga appreciate le so sa ene wo bataje me statement sotola by customs manager Mr. Sanjali Kanute. Sir Kanute, please.
Thank you very much. I want to observe the presence of the high table. Thank you very much once again for inviting me to this important closing ceremony. Please, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed participants, as you conclude this vital training session on cross-border trade for women, I want to make a moment to reflect on the incredible journey you have embarked on together over the past 6 weeks here. Your engagement, enthusiasm, and commitment to empowering yourself and your communities have been truly inspiring. You have explored the challenges and opportunities that come with cross-border trade, discussing key topics such as market access, regulatory frameworks, and the importance of building networks. The knowledge and skills you have acquired here will not only benefit you as individuals, but will also contribute to the growth and sustainability of businesses and the broader economy of the nation. It is essential to remember that the path to success in trade is often paved with determination and resilience. As women traders, you are breaking barriers and setting examples for future generations. Your participation in this training signifies the commitment to not only your own economic empowerment, but also to the empowerment of the women in your communities. I encourage each and every one of you to apply what you have learned here and to share your knowledge with others. Collaboration and support among women traders will amplify your efforts and create a stronger network that can advocate for better policies and opportunities. As you move forward, let us stay connected. The bonds you have formed here are just the beginning. Together, we can build a community that thrives on shared knowledge and resources and mutual support. And I want to thank you for your full participation during this period. I want to thank you all and all the participants, the donors, and everybody here, members of the press, and all of you, thank you so much. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Manager Kanute, for those statements. We appreciate your efforts that you've been here during the opening. You attended the experience exchange this morning, and still you spare us your time to be at the closing despite your busy schedules, because we understand today is a very busy day in URR. So thank you so much. Abaraka bake Mr. Kanute. Ang kontanta bake kabrimbe open kalajang on the 3rd October abisirin nunjang. I promise ko amina jande nga ko mande ko teka abijam bi samanda. Sa enten ko teka moto nang andumbe alo ne bi basebe duri nyame. Bareng ayakata ko be kan ama beta jang kontanta bake andi yoko mo me fanan jikita me bara la wolale. So next, the customs, immigration sotola, Mr. Wabudehejba OC, Rita Fanayo Kumakango do fai participanolka. Abarak.
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, the high table, in Gambia, and the Noedians, the doorway. I will not say much, like the previous speakers have said something, almost all. If you come last, it's always difficult for you to speak. But sincerely, we want to thank you, the participants, for taking this opportunity seriously. And the donors or the sponsors for giving us the privilege, the opportunity, okay, to go through this training. My advice is you have learned a lot during the course of these weeks that you were here and you sacrificed your time and energy. It is important that you practicalize what you have learned here. You don't leave this place, someone who is seated somewhere else and tell you, hey, and forget about the whole thing. You have learned and you have developed yourself. And this is not a joke. If you implement whatever you learn here, you will see huge difference in your life. And make sure you extend whatever you learn here to your colleagues, to your friends, and that is how we developed our country. So once again, we want to sincerely thank the sponsors for giving us this opportunity. And if we make good use of this opportunity, this is a gateway for them to sponsor more other events to come. So sincerely, we want to thank everybody who has come together, and us as security officers. We see this as an opportunity for us to do our job. Whatever I have shared here with you, some of the time we go to radio programs where we pay money to talk to people. If we are giving such an opportunity to come here, make sure that we speak to people concerning our job, definitely we see it as an opportunity. So it's not for them to thank us, but we sincerely want to thank them for giving us the opportunity to talk to you concerning our job. So once again, I say a very big thank you.
Thank you, OC. Abaraka bake birini diamoto on the phone ko inenge soto nung opponent ninge soto ko ko be diala nya ala nata kiti wala commissioner nata fuko itelemina because abe busy ring. So woman kenye nimisa kuti because ngameng expect you delivered more than that. So if ani abaraka bake ngalon ko bi albe de terimbake bar mutung yakata pour kananang. So thank you so much for being here. Ando njikita kumakangol mel fanam fota jang mbe wol fanam mbe barala wolale kado ay tandala kumo kono ko ika joro ko radio station no so la ko tono puli kumakangol futandi ay ni molma ila do ko la karola bare muti different jambi opportunity soto me yalon ko jorite je ene molbe diama ko anda tel mo mollet me yalon ko mayata baake pour al ni ñomoy so on telephone ko danda baake am ke soto jang den saimbe mariama tupe jalo kumandela nang pour afanayna ay men karang ay do fo moleje Mariama fanan keta mo wakil din bati diri nyin kuma futane bi tema ñomo yo doron na ben na tema Mariama abaraka baka yela 12 module sol be kay anyama from module 1 to 12 6 days 6 weeks sorry ya kata baka mbafale ko congratulations for completing the training abaraka Mariam.
Thank you, Aida. Fellow trainees, regional authorities, members of the media, staff of Jean Gambia, doorways of German government, World Bank representatives, Chairman Regional Youth Committee, Immigration, Manager Customs, Honorable Governor, good afternoon to you all. I am Mrs. Mariama Tupejalo, a beneficiary of the small-scale cross-border traders in the Gambia. I am here to give my experience, particularly on Module 4, 5, and 6, on the cross-border trade manual. Module 4, cross-border trade exempt products and documentation within the ECOWAS region. As a trainee, I have learned that cross-border trade in the ECOWAS Economic Community of West African State region is facilitated by agreement that aim to simplify trade and promote regional integration. Exempt products under the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme, ETLS, certain goods are exempt from custom duties and tariffs. This includes agriculture products, handicrafts, and industrial goods originating within member states. Requirement documents. To benefit from these exemptions, exporters must provide specific documents: certificate of origin, commercial invoice, packing list, custom declaration forms. We have Module 5, cross-border trade and the usefulness of certificates of origin. The certificate of origin plays a critical role in cross-border trade within ECOWAS by verifying product eligibility, preventing fraud, facilitating trade negotiation. Customs authorities rely on the COO, that is Certificate of Origin, to apply appropriate trade policies and duties, streamlining clearance procedures, enhancing regional trade by promoting trust and transparency among traders and custom officers. The COO contributes to smoother trade operations. We have Module 6, cross-border trade and the usefulness of phytosanitary certificates. The phytosanitary certificate is indispensable for the trade of agricultural products, ensuring compliance with health and safety standards. Its significance includes ensuring plant health, facilitating market access, building consumer confidence, and compliance with international standards. These documents and certificates are essential for the fostering trust, ensuring compliance, and promoting regional trade in ECOWAS zone. Thank you.
Aparaka Tupe. Thank you so much, Tupe. Tupe ko cross-border trade exam good. Wala mo ko cross-border trade aning bagasol may along ko tax man tayo kunto. Bare butong kaitol bijele meliano ko wala nyanta bundila. Kaitandi ando ngamra samandabi sanjali ko do fo janne. So tand ko aliye do do soto nyen 6 weeks so nole. Certificate of origin fanang menka di by GCCI. Pero kaitandi ko bagas kar de nim bangko karle wala origin ta nyim bangko karle o fana mo temealon ko ako aliya kachanying loko woro kono. Cross-border trade and usefulness of phytosanitary certificate. Wala yat nandi lafta non pour food safety e tarajang bare mbutung iterfana bulobe detering even GCCI nge bere safe na le aja program gairo bala bare mbutung ifana program jamal le soto wala yat nandi e manano bare wunyil mo kuleti melon ko aliya kala musale kabo jang saing atelfana si tenten nole pour ka ko nyininka bare ye nombal dial lale aliyo dulal nyillong so al satraino al niye nyo moy nimmena hajo futata memma ala baraka bake Mariama barakan kontanta bake so saying be mufla kata Jessica kan Jessica ata botana World Bank group le andi teltata mo lokono mele alon ko nyim programme o dépense so wala at nanding atabe jambi so Jessica please you can give a statement. Mike please.
Abenyadi, Honorable Sandiali Kanite, Customs Manager, Honorable Modu H. Ba, OC Immigration, Mr. Mamadou Salif Jallo, Treasurer URR Youth Committee, Mamadou Edrissa Nje, Executive Director, Jin Gambia, Madame Nde Awa Sise, Trainer, Madame Ida LBCC Logistics Expert, Jin Gambia, honored participants. It is my sincere pleasure to speak to you on behalf of the World Bank Group to thank you for being here for the closing ceremony and experience exchange workshop of the training of small-scale cross-border traders of the Gambia. Trade is a powerful driver of employment, growth, development, and poverty reduction, but numerous obstacles, notably limited knowledge of trade rules and regulations, undermine the potential of Gambian traders to reach their full potential, to contribute to their families and to the national economy. To meet these challenges, the European Union, USAID, Kingdom of the Netherlands and GIZ came together to create the Trade Facilitation West Africa program. This program seeks to improve the free and efficient movement of goods in the region and internationally by reducing the time and cost of trade borne by the private sector in West Africa and by strengthening regional trade networks' ability to take advantage of these improvements. The TFWA program is implemented by the World Bank and GIZ with strategic oversight and guidance provided by a steering committee chaired by the ECOWAS Commission and supported by the UEMOA Commission as deputy chair. The program aims to improve trade facilitation measures in West Africa and implement them more efficiently, to improve the movement of goods on select trade corridors, and to reduce barriers for small-scale traders, especially women, with trade facilitation reforms and programs. This third component of the program supports policies and interventions aimed at reducing the cost and time of trade and creating a safer environment for small-scale traders at the border, especially women, who represent up to 80% of cross-border traders. The program has focused on border zones where the majority of exchanges are informal, and as a result, traders benefit less from protective services or face higher costs of doing business and greater risk of harassment or delays. By reducing the cost of trade and increasing efficiency at the borders, TFWA aims to increase small-scale trader revenues, in particular for women. To inform its activities, the program commissioned a field study of small-scale cross-border traders to better understand the circumstances these traders face, especially impediments at the border, treatment of women traders at border posts and gender constraints that they face, and the institutional frameworks that exist to support small-scale border operators. The results showed that trade associations could play a pivotal role in supporting these traders to overcome barriers to cross-border trade, and recommended capacity building to improve the relationships between traders and border officials. To this end, TFWA commissioned a mapping and a capacity building needs assessment of trade associations serving cross-border traders in 9 West African countries. The assessment concluded that the typical training offering of the associations are diverse, but concentrate on technical training, business management, or advisory services, and that additional training is needed to mitigate very low trader awareness of trade rules and regulations. Technical training content is necessary to cover national and regional trade rules and regulations, as well as trader rights and obligations. Behavioral content is needed to cover the key competencies needed for traders to stand up for these rights and to meet these obligations. These behaviors include personal initiative, communication, confidence, persistence, and resilience. To serve these needs, TFWA developed this training methodology to cover both the behavioral and technical elements. Following a successful pilot in Togo, the training has been adapted and replicated in the Gambia in partnership between the TFWA program, Doorways, and GIN Gambia. The training, which as you know took place over the past 6 weeks here in Basse, as well as in Soma, aimed to drive behavior change by empowering you all to apply the practices and techniques covered during the training to your trade activities. We hope that this will improve compliance with trade and customs rules and regulations, and also build confidence and reduce vulnerability to corruption and abuse. You all have completed 6 hours of training per week over 6 weeks using a participatory training methodology based on the exchange of your real-life experiences in the field. Modules covered include proactive behavior, trader rights and obligations, export and import arrangements, exempt products and needed documentation, including certificates of origin and phytosanitary certificates, self-confidence, grouped transport, abuse management, interpersonal communication and negotiation, conflict prevention and management, and access to finance. TFWA congratulates you all for completing the training. You are to be commended for the time that you have dedicated, for the perseverance you have demonstrated, being always present and engaged despite sometimes poor weather in the face of numerous other commitments and heavy workloads. Your tenacity right up to the end of the training is a testament to the relevance and importance of what we have come here to discuss. Today we were here not only to celebrate this accomplishment, but to exchange experience in order to build trust and confidence between you, the traders of the Gambia, and the border authorities. Building a cross-border trade environment that is safe and efficient and that guarantees the dignity of all is hard work and can only be accomplished when you work together with the border authorities. So for all of you, I implore you, now that you know your obligations, respect them. Now that you know your rights, stand up for them. Have your papers in order. When you buy your goods, ask for an invoice. If you are asked for a payment, ask for a receipt. Without a receipt, it is not a legitimate payment, and you must refuse respectfully to pay. Be part of the solution, and together with border authorities, we can build a safe and efficient trade environment. To the honorable officials who have given their valuable time to participate in these frank and fruitful exchanges today, and to those of you who have shared sincerely and respectfully your questions and complaints, I thank you all for these critical steps to build win-win trade partnerships between border authorities and the traders of Basse. I am optimistic that the capacity built here will help you to overcome challenges in your business, to benefit your families, your communities, and as a result, the nation of the Gambia. Abaraka, abaraka, abaraka.
Abaraka Jessica, contenta bake. Jessica e bulbe kontong melbijang. Anim fana mel ye programme o dépense ay kontondiro futandi wolma aning mayat nandi bi fom futada jang. Konyem programme o wulta men kamandrong wala mum atel small scale cross border traders kalma koy. Kal karandi rondo la bari yalon ko le akol bi jele mel yalon ko alka wolda sodo siloka. Programme o nyundum pilot ta banku jamale Nigeria bo woto do Senegal bi je kata Togo. So abe Gambia jang andum programme o nyimbe ke kan Guinea Bissau fana. So I tend to call jay kay tandal la ko fana bari sang ali yalla nyantor long woto al nyanta lolal mo fla singunal ali aja ko mo kanal nakari ni yal ngin ka joro la al nyanta resito nyin kalal nali bagasol central to al nyanta universal sotolare atel nyanta tarla furuka problem o solve parin saying al mangana kala problem o because al yalla nyanto lonne so akaya aliya baraka mil fanam na ma beta nun jam fanang boda authorities akaya wol fanan tentuke jay baake bayinata jang londo me ya soto ali ngi karo nin jabiro soto kumala sutiya kam drong pour al safaham ay mem fo jang jessica aparaka kontanta so saying amo fula soto trainees kono janembe official closing kala menkata ibrahima jankoti pro afanayna ayala experience share together with Halima Jata. So Ibrahima Jonko Halima Jata sa imbatele la moila nil fanan kita multi melialon ko ila trinin motoku nin nata jansinya fula eman inka befe ya kata bake le luku woro be karang congratulations aliala modulol beke anim fanan alkamul encourage nyamen pour kana atundul balla grupo dol ka bona fo kombo kana nam programme attendant ngawobe kala mutali alkata multi alkamul wakilindi pour kana so mba frala la baraka ibrahima janko sina enen alima jata
assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh zavonde to mo ibrahima janko leti boda sot ma serre jimara okay okay nyinke komi ya mol karande menna ngamira be famro kele parce que ni ajube jin gambia nata banko kan wato mena nin sayentema sirndol santo do banko to ja yuarare ti balok mod nu nat jang fo mo mantar jande bar mo be ya lonne ba fala ndema soto bar ka fa man soto mo fani alet yo ni ajube nde nyindanta nyi mumbota jan science mota danta model 6 le ani ko ngajin gambia la kende ya fo jang mba fala fo janni samante ban adun te fana be haw jarne dol kata kombole okay model 7 and model 8 nsi demanding fo je on ani maybe model 9 note fenkes na to laba okay obamento janni nga na jin gambia la nyaton ko ba konto munkeda idrissa ndiayti no botaje nga benjamin konto ani jessica no botaje nga na immigration o konto parce que bi ay mol sol londi jamaale la jang nga munkarang ay molu landalale parce que ñune molu karandalale bara téléphone ay molu landi karango ñinna ka fo nga munkara to ñaale ma ñanda kela o ñamaleti no botaje nga kanute fanan konto kanute fana ay mol ko ha ñindile parce que otumontol ka borle ngata ko mala bara kabri nga karangota nga ke sa islango tije parce que nga lonne ni nata na bagasol dol askeno isongo e kan charge men na ayatan ni mol la islango tije ni nata nga fadro mumbije o ya kalamata mumbije ay mol landila ay mol hañindi côté pour nga confidence to ka business ni samba no botaje nga mama salu konto ole nata abubakar diallo to yala jang atem tresorality yutol la karola no botaje na karandil ba jata muta jata parce que wato mena umar jaba beta kan asarata mol la ko beta mol be kumbola atenata ay mol taro kumbola ay mol nyaajo fita no botaje mon kita nyim programme fango nyaton ko fangote wala mu aida siseti za fay ko jobate kala jula sankol ya fo abaraka mun kita ndel fa wala bosti mun kita aidat comme ndebe na mun ka chala droit kana sia wala mu module 7 nyinti module 7 natra imari etata fo yala business o register e kaytol be kuntu inata e dunta business o kono business o ala boro fam même fangoti wala module 7 otomo mol malo ka business o moro mu nyineti ni tata moro ka han serin tuba na duate module 7 ni mo confidence do amunta ko etala business aman na fasoto business o fo enale ye hani ni ma hani business o la eta keno la nyanta la la fangola fana ne tata fo hani ta nyanta la la fangola parce que ila hamu munti mu yalon ko ila hamole mo le mu ila golti nyanta wala na la janni ka dum business o kono ni duntaje ni hani da ita sila la femfen ita sila la police la ita sila la immigration la ita sila la client la adu hanna tra ala kana ke nimbandi ona ta etari dulato ite confidence musol self confidence ila ta fangola iba jela ko iso tale ya tamandino banni manju sosoto ila kodo morol le ka domo ani molu ida business o tedano la nyato asko wala model 7 nyinti nyanta hanila ngalam fangola ni malla fangola ite lano la modola Okay, no botaje pour ka suti andro parce que ningo ngadi amakan aske no ntelebe gara karandir lat nzo kuntu ngata module 8 aske ngalo ne module 8 fana o fana mu molle kamol ma koy ngala nyonna nin lata nyonna iba jelal ko natra moto mu nyanta tala ndeda manyanta moto tala wuli kili say natra ndelmo tanta dan ndenda moto kilina ngenna bagasol fanalta. Okay, natra nyanto bagasol natla Gambia ja nga sarse jawbe ni moto tiyo ko abe mol chatlale $1,000 natrantel mo tayata yalo mo be $100 da manne jola. Okay, module 8 le diam toka ado karango fana ninko nga kono fanu ndija abe tala fo janin sini ado konko be mo dolla ani mindo parce ngalo ne binga tulole de mon dol delta tia durango lela o emme yale. Okay, obeda be ninko nga diamo fana nga dol ka boje kana fo kombo. Okay, ni lata nyonna ngana bagasol tanga fenge ngadi mo klina ona eta parce que ndel kata moto munna jawbe ole mu bansa moto nyinti Umar Gay aka kitans sota fangole kitans. Okay, nyi kaytol nyini to fole anglais kangoto bar français kangoto to ka fole kitans ndel ka ke Sénégal le wala danga fo kitans ni nata yendel la bagaso be tari moto nyingol hanna tra ni Sénégal la douagnol benda wulo kono ni anyini nga alla bagasol le parce que ndol ka vegetable le wafi an agro business ya fako bagasol fele salla kitans le ni man kitans soto bagaso be itolta aliya sanne ada kitans bido comme ñe mum fo domorole mo bari ba jolalde bido man kita ko $5 tentul bido o mad boto e nyanta dollars lul kiline jola wala parce que o mum man salatale da du nyanta o jolale hanna tra o seneta banko kanjanne domoro manyana jola fo yo kitans yo. Okay, natra mandeng nga transport ni ke klinti ni te koy dam manyanta bidon tanjola o bidon keme jola abe kole alal bar natra moto nyin kono bidon keme le bije momo bidon kilin adel be ba jola paso nyi dam man jola drefo fanante korla o kitan so fanan jole. Okay, nimbeta groupe wo ko la beti ata bakele pour nga deng nga paso ke nyon nan kanata kunkilin tamola so mandingol ko iko momu ga kunkilin tama iba jelal ko sulo ka wole domo adu natra nga fenge fara abe beti ala bakele. Okay, no botaje munketa module 90. Okay, say jato be na tela joe sari Okay, ale hako boy ni domandi parce que ñu lañu karango yañu traino mu nati jang yañu karango mu nati ja. Okay, munketa TFWA ñi nga natale ka mol famu ndile adu ndel mo mbi jantel bu ka safiro fa suute ne aje nga ridi fa nga jubele no de matanka ngumala bayla karango kumaya kama o ya kele hanna tra mo mu buka jeroke isi business o kenole parce que munketa oti wala keda module 9 ni monata e tonye anata boyte kan aye tonye komi nga mbedula nan da manne folaje mebe odula nanolu ni munyanta na la fengo gela halima iskata na ja yana fenge parce que wado tambidale deja da wado mum fen deja da model edle ba model 9 be ma ko la je demande sna la bank. Okay, mungeta woti model 9 natra ite mari be business ola monata e kuma foye e manyana kuma muntala kafo o monata e ko nyi wafi na ko fokof o monata e neni be la business ola e nyante fan defense la nyaadile o flanjango ni monata musole mu alafte nyapinkanna o ay nyapinka sa ite nyanta munekela module 9 diam taw ko wole kam baki bar komi wato tatale ndefa be hawjarne parce que mobe mulujane mun dara seregunda nziku molo jan safa mobe ale hakado ala baraka nyinke folundo buko bijanne mba safe kunale ko tenge ka buko tambo nije bari nat nga mako reference ro Idrissa ajale be beti ala bakele ni mako reference ro parce que ni ko rotije ka koliyale de parce que nde fada ay mol karandile be ko reference la nyaabe mun gida bakela tegeleti kanyo empower ka di molla
abaraka janko alima janko abaraka janko keda tichati ko janko la fansol mamantat janko abaraka bake ite self confidence itandi jane ngodel self confidence modulo atomu janko leti self confidence modulo mba edit la ngake jankoti alima jata science is to know because I'm module 10 to 12 and ngana dung closing fonkono.
Aida Jobate. So Janko, thank you so much for that. Melma alon wolle ka fa Aida Sise boys Aida Jobate. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nte fana mu karandi ngolati meye munafang TFWA la training na ñi loku woro kono Basse region jang. So mbe kontondro di la executive director la Mr. Ndiaye e kontonna e de sponsor fanal kontonna mel yalon ko tele dapanso ke ñi training na wala mu do westi ani World Bank ani USA ani benna mabelal fanal kontonna men keta immigration na director immigration na moti Mr. Ba mbe kontonna be JRA la director kontonna men keta ko baren kewti Mr. Kanute mbe kontonna youth representative mbe kontonna benna trainer kontonna men keta mfango barimbati de awasise ba Aida Jobate kontonna no sise here Jobate komi aya fo nyamen te fanam nyanta diam la module 10 la module tan jango tan nin kilin jango anin tan nin fulan jango so module tan jango ngomen karawoto komi ngamen londo fahamje anin nim fintitam ben na muna fanna la nyaadi le na business o kono lafta domandin si ala le woto parce que wato tatale module tan jango wala mu communication ti wala mu na acha nyaati na business o kono ninna kilianolu ninna partner mel yalo nitel ka business o kenyola comme yal dentale bam fal yal bul kaf nyomale ka niya ibre janko ya fanya men ka dem moto kilin nakata wala ning de security personnel mel yalo ko be cross border fonkole to postole to ni nyanta kacha tambindi la nyame so communication on ni ngafo ngamem faham je na karandiro kono ye même fo mole communication wala muko ñi mu kacaliti me yala aka soto mo fula wala men tambita wala aka soto wala tema nalbe business wala andong ay bunda fula fanan soto me yala ko yen karandi wala ja me yala kata verbal communication di wala mu diamoti wala to aliye safero kenyo e through text message wala mu ka fo le verbal communication akuma batan na business o kono le ning security personnel tema anin nin na clientol tema ibe wol fanan na isi fa express no nyaadi le la bagage wolto walla la fir dulato ni mo nata e taraji odo sinano ay diamu kan nyaala me yalon ko bari te me yalon ko itela mu fir lat mel bi ne kan diamo la ibe la moy la ni hakilo le ya jube nyinna nyimbente na fano la nyaadi le na business ko ne te ba jabi la nyame wala kumayat wo mu verbal communication te me yala ka soto mo fulale tema walla to text message ali sa fero ko nyoy yo communication wala bunda do fana bije ka me non verbal communication wo mu fennati me yalong alkal balo komi al sidi am no nyoy al balo la wala al yal nyal tamandi nyoy o nal ba diam la nyoy al nyal ye taratala wala al bulol ye taratala ye sifa jamal le soto andum akoto fana ye sifa jamal le firin do bije te mari samira ay koto jawole fintindi nin tata non verbal communication la karola wayata rete afa nyame amanke onya na trainer ya example di mon la janne brimbe non verbal communication keka ay modo kumandi atata modo ya ay mumune diamo kai ay anyi nin kai te amiran te ngamune min woy mem fay ay atara ate mo min so akuma ata baake ni be non verbal communication ole la business o kono yeke hakil tula communication fana business o kono nyanta la le fanale ni be fa express kan komi be diamule la firo la karol kana kis kala stoto de kana sike fanto ye fon express anyanta kala nyawe approach ol fanal bije mel yalon kon na kacha bundanda mangol tema ninna klianol waranton ninna partner sol tema in business waranton nin cross border naka security mall tema business dulato nintata crossing point olto ni be diamule ite la hajo tambindi ni somanda immigration o ya fa janne fan ni te diam ni tel diam te kam fala walla me danko ite la time tadro ye batum ye diamu ye ni kuluwoni famma jiola me yalo ite la silote tardela atela business fengol tinyale bulu fo la silo so ye ngamira wo manika kan angale kan de ka fo sandwich approach in communication Atemu fenkuma balti because you can communicate constructively in border agentol tema. Iwa la time ote wesla ila bagasol te tinyale bul. Komu verbal communication already. So nimboda woto nimtata modul tan nim kilinjangoto amira fitinole be woto. A fitinole kara woto. Ning boda agent sol tema warante inila kilianol tema men siata fa boda agent sol so manda jamalia emphasize jam nka kamfe kamale nka tara korontore itel si diamo fo e patient joto la ye jabi wala ite diamo le telie ye jabi wala nendro ka dunjele bari ite ite mem mu firu lati ite le tata bagasi sangola bantala banko kan aida senegal vinala na nyante banna wo bela le ni tel be o manya sifale te la time o ta droite kana son fitino le ni te may ko tambe last but not the least mem kontano watante baake ngame enjoy the last wala mu kodo la fannati business o kono kodo la fanna business o kono akumata be je baake ko ngame karanje bodiyol melialon ko bundal melialon ko ka business ndal ma ko kodo to na sate wala visa akal be wala kono ani ñing financial institutional ni ko financial institutional bankol bi jele ani ñing APS ñol bebe o kono le realance ñol bebe o kono le ñil mu bundal lati ko di soto bundal lo me yalon ko ka businessman le ma ko e sembentu ya ida don toro la karola la mbebe ko dole dile la ba wallahi be bagasol le sanna ya dile ba ni te firoke yela ko do sayndima yo bari wo be kono nata la ban topiko men kodo la fannade wala yente contane ndi baake nga wala enjoy andu nga ke lu men na classe o kono jam birin tebodo jam o so mo long na commence na business o kono wala mu bootstrapping bootstrapping ni birin tebodo jam nga kala de hanisa ay baake ka man na kondi mbok so te folo nde awale mol karandi wala jam ni be business wala ni tata ni e firo ke bi ya ye fan tilifu because kodo bunda business o kono fan tilifolo ime ntemantara ke kanunde bari ni e fan tilifu ni e firo ke ye dal sitambondi je ko nyin dal sitamon tamala mbama bola le fo jan nin karo be fala luwoli ka dal sitamon bondi je nin karo fa de be jolle sotola abe siala ita yale tete lal ita te jikila ka mbe ta dontorole la bankol to reliance APS o mbita visa kala nga kodota e ko men kafun nyoma je wala be itambindila anin susuwal mel nka ke fana nga karanjanne impoda kumayata business aliya alan damangol mol mel yale lata nol aliya kafu nyoma nin karo fata aliya di mo kilinna fanan kono business o nyim fanan tanko ya fajanne na albita kan funo nyoma le transport o nyin albe den sinya kilin dala si wuli kilin nal yenta ka wala jo momo e keme jo yalla wo dadi yatale wala sono yata fanan ando abekela lanno le konoti ngal be konton ngal te ngal je
o baraka halima akumaya tabake nyemen karanjang kado bootstrapping ayo fonyele birabala eman ikela nandun jamayo fonyele fankulu wolom doron kodo mabo nyato ita fangulo sometimes nka kodo spend nyameng mansula bo ko be spend bande awa enta fan karande jaw wala le de so ndewa mbafule ko abaraka bake nga nge promise de kon defana mba start la master fo ba mba commence very soon maybe ni mboda jam bana be bootstrapping start la nga na nit soul ni one soul bonyoto so saying mena bengo kum fadula closing ceremony mo salule badila fon then neo batala certificate presentation o sotala please mantra certificate o di kan mo kilin nala mbal ko man according to your classes pour because nata diamu tan tara diamu manyana sere ni be ngoda soron mutuma salo you have to pardon me certificate o be di la nyame morning Monday Wednesday morning ninga ko kilin kumandi albe mi nalo la ale rangjang dan nga mol kumandi mel be certificate la atil be natalo ko group alita si then Monday afternoon yana then ngana Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon nal pareta me group photo soto la banta pour untel be deno kola alsinana mutum men ka dun nalte mango bonyot ni mel lafta ya individual natalo tala den also keno bare butum purun kana nyil mutajang e do kol soto tayen ten talan nani frasita kodi so mot salo closing remarks.
All right, thank you so much, Aida. Before giving the closing remark, I will also talk about Module 13, right? We should have Module 13, right? Okay. To be honest with you, I am really impressed because I believe what have been learned, is understood by all and sundry. And I just want to add something before closing this meeting. I was keenly listening to your presentation, the beneficiary, and also the people at the high table here. And some of the key points that I have realized and understand, they are key in making sure that your business is a success. One is the issue of self-esteem. Self-esteem. Almost all the speakers talk about that one. You see, you have to believe yourself, I can do this. Once you have that in you, trust me, you will do it and nothing can stop you from doing it. So let's believe ourselves that we will do it. And once you have that, you can do it. And the other thing is commitment. Ozzy has said it. With commitment and hard working, everything is possible. And another point that I pick from the speakers is what? Cooperation, collaboration among yourselves. It's very important. And then in that, I will suggest, I know access to finance is always a problem, it's always a challenge to businesses. And once you come together as beneficiary and you work with the knowledge that you have, you can have your own bank. How? Let's assume you have 50 people here, or you have 70 people. I don't know the number, how many people do you have? But let's assume you have 50. And every month, each individual is taxed to contribute $500. And that $500, you give it to 10 people or 15 people to do business. Either 2 months or 1 month. The next role will also come. Those people, they pay back the money that they were given with 0 interest. And other people also will take up. Because you may have loans at the bank, but the interest would be high. And it is a small scale business, which is my suggestion. You can do that. Cooperation among yourself, collaborate among yourself. Before somebody comes outside to support you, you yourself see how do you support yourself. Once you do that, there will be a way. And then the other one is, in this country, we are all Gambians. We know our country is a tax-based economy. And then most of the time, the people who are doing the business, let's assume the Gambians, especially the small business people, they hardly pay their tax. And that is a challenge. And we realize that once you don't pay your tax, you are contributing negatively to the growth of your country. Even your business might be delayed in one aspect of the other. So that I will encourage them. Let us be compliant. You see, I realize that the project purpose is based on helping you, particularly the women, because there are a lot of challenges that you face at the border, being harassment, sexually, physically, and those ones, there are contributing factors. Because once you did not follow the normal procedures, you did not have the proper documentation, you did not have the proper knowledge, the information that you need, you are always abused. But like she said, you know what are your rights. You know what are the mechanisms that are in place. These people are working with the authorities. Because if you are talking about business, going outside the country, the immigration is here, the GRA is here. Once you have any doubt, you need any information, always be in contact with them. They are our public officials. They will welcome you, ask them what doubts you. Because if you don't know, you don't ask, you will always find yourself in a problem. So on that note, I thank the World Bank and all the donors
Jean Gambia specifically for their stand in empowerment of women and young people in this country. It is really worth emulation and celebration. On that note, and on behalf of all the participants, behalf of the young people of URR, and on behalf of every Gambian who have benefited from this project in one or the other, I hereby declare this closing ceremony of this Jean Gambia project closed. Thank you.
Abaraka Marsalo, Kajatuba. It came very prompt. Sometimes mokalafika mul barandi. So wala yatin nanding. Meye dialo ko woro. So no ko yun so mbasola le demanding alhako bindinye kajatu.
Assalamu alaikum. Salmini on fop, salmini haite on fo, salmini hobbe membe fo, salmini immigration on, salmini custom officer, salmini kala arrodo. Follow mi da hala kan hewade ko afel Idrissa rek e Aida wadi hasa meden do. Menen jogi kafu ma annantamane ko hofga mo wiyete. Kono idi haysi walike o wawata yegitude kafon hayse men koli mo jemma o wawa men notade hayse men koli mo nyalarma notta men dundo Aida se men koli mo wadani receive o ara inna men accu hakke ko men koluma ko men hebane meden andi project ni heewi Gambia kono ko beedo wawata men rek arde wiya men hino ni project holla men lawol honto men uditata men yiya lawol project ngol men andi kalisan suka post Aida odo wonno idi men tapata saka ka kalpa Aida wonno men tapata ko do be yahay be wada be taro be takko be adana men kalis adana men damugol honno men jangirta hunde ne men annantama men andane because o training do okki men hakkille ne annantama walli men okki men hunde ne annantama men medan andude sano nder Gambia do mede weltani Aida mede weltani Jean naɓe fof mbiɗa weltani noon projet ji heddiɗi ɗin fof wonɓe addude ɓen fof wona kamɓe to par ce que min andi ko ɓe lijintino hay woni ɓe adda haray min faala ɗiɗi jippoga kanko e Aida eyyi Sanjay. Idrissa Ndiaye ɓayri mo yiɗi menen fulɓe ɓen min faala o wona pullo hande o programme ko mi yiɗinomo haray Aliou Kebe no ɗo min weltotoɗo moƴƴa gonga wala ɗo kono ha joni meɗen welti oɗo ko fi Idrissa Ndiaye ko yaha o juuliroya juma oɗo ko fi Aida somo yaha marché o ɓornomo o yaha marché o andita hofgam oɗo ko fi Aida on jarama moƴƴa min weltike moƴƴa oɗo ko so yeehi andi toon fi amen golle haftanni ala baraka bake
This is very emotional. We really didn't expect this. But then thank you so much for the kind gesture. All that we are doing is towards national development. Really, we didn't expect the list this from you, but then we appreciate the kind gesture. And then also we extend it to our partners, because it is through the partnership that we are able to implement this particular program. We've been implementing a lot of programs with other partners, but then this is the first time working with the World Bank and then implementing a program together with an international partner called the Doorways. This is the first time also we are doing this. And then also it's the first time we're getting such a gift from the participants. So we extend it to you as well. It's not our efforts alone. We are the ones that you're seeing. I'm the one that has been communicating with you, but there is a lot of people behind the scene that you are not seeing, but maybe I am the one opportune to be here. Mr. Njai, please.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ida, and also to Trade Facilitation West Africa Program. I want to put on records, and whoever also want to do a fact check, can also do a fact check on Mamadou Idrissa Njai, Executive Director of GIN Gambia. GIN was registered on the 4th of June 2012 with the AG chambers. Since 2012 up to date, we have never implemented a program whereby at the end of the program, I was given a gift. This is the first gift from the 4th of June 2012 to date. Is the first gift I am receiving in my life. So my heart is full, and I want to thank all those who are present here and those who are following us online. So on jarama no bete mi weltima halande otrek komi dor. So no mi weltima.
O wulat de si boyi tan o wulat ko dun taka walan. Min joni pularam na lamat de. Wala bi. Mi da wala try tan. Why when weltima hofgan kadjatu and team, we appreciate this. This is not the first time that we are doing a training with you. You've also been very instrumental in helping your members to apply for this training. There has been long calls, voice messages, text messages. My people said you did not call them. When are you doing the selection and all that? We appreciate it. And on jarama, and on jarama, and on jarama, Minwell Tima. So saying left certificate presentation no follow la the trainers Omar Tijang but certificate by Janne. So this certificate is certified to Omar Jabang for has successfully acted as a trainer for the training of small-scale cross-border traders in the Gambia, Basse, from the 7th of October to 31st October 2024. Omar Jabang is not here. Then Mr. Njai, please, I want you to do the certificates on behalf of Omar Jabang. Yes, now group 1, please be on standby. In trainer yela certificate holder, we are moving to the participants. Congratulations, Omar Jabang, for have successfully acted as a trainer for 4 weeks. Congratulations, Omar. This particular certificate is also going to our CC, who has successfully acted as a trainer for small-scale cross-border traders in Basse from the 4th of November to the 14th of November 2024. Congratulations, Nayawa. So now I would want to have the manager of customs, Mr. Kanute, and also Osiba, to give these certificates that I am coming to call. Mbemba Drame, please, Ningamen Kumayel certificate yellow on the other end. Please, you may come down. The two of you are doing the joint presentation. Mbemba Drame, Umifal, Mbemba Damfa, excuse me. Umifal, Sarah Tujalo, Group 1 members, Kumba Kurubali, Wontombalo, Aisadu Sidibe. What's your name? Please, another certificate. You stand in the middle here, please. That manager. Please stand here. Kumba Kurubali, Wontombalo, Aisadu Sidibe, Fatmata Fati, Group 1 members, Alial Tolone, please come. Kane Kuyate, Kadijatuba, Monday morning. Kadijatuba, Mariama Sidibe, Kadijatuba, Mariama Sidibe, Kadijatu Kababa, Kadijatu Kaba, Jenabu Sow, Huleiba, Huleiba, Fatmata Binta Sow, Adama Jalo, Wuri Sow, Amadou Jao, Maria Tuba, Sira Sow, Fatmata Sanyang, Aissatou Jammeh, Ija Tuba, Mariba, Mod Lamin Silla, Mama Lamin, Umi Jao, Umu Sow, Umi Jao, Umu Sow, Musa Jallo. Ranke ali ala certificate ta group presentation nanding ning ko mbakilin kelin kala be kole alal ning ko mbakilin kelin kala abe kole alale. Please, Monday afternoon, be on standby, please. Monday afternoon. Jana certificate o bijanere. Jana baso. Hello, please. Aliala Natalul Ta. Armat Balde, be on standby. Adama Gay. Omar Kamara, be on standby. Ibrahim S. Sajo Diop. Amadou Sidibe. Jatu Jalo. Aminata Keta. Mariama Sow. Jibril Bari. Mohamed Drame. Francis Ken Bamba, Fatou Balde, Aissatou Njai. Please be on standby. Good Benjamin I want you to give certificates to these participants. Congratulations to all the Group 1 members who are coming Monday and Wednesday morning. The next group is Monday and Wednesday afternoon. Please be here. Fatmata Balde, Adama Gay, Omar Kamara, Ibrahim S. Jalo, Sajo Diop, Amadou Sipe, Kadijatu Jalo, Taketa, Mariama Sow, Jibril Bari, Francis Ken Bamba, Fatou Balde, Aissatou Njai, Jibril Bari, Adama Gay, congratulations to all of you for successfully attended the 6 weeks training on small-scale cross-border trading. Now we are moving to Tuesday and Thursday morning. Ibrahim Jao with the number telephone 511. We have two Ibrahim Jaos. Ibrahim Jao with the telephone number 511, please. Mohamed Suso, Halima Jata, Mohamed Suso, Jan Jallo, that one I want Nay Awa and Masalu to do the presentation. Nay Awa and Masalu, please help me do that. Mohamed Suso, Halima Jata, Tijan Jallo, Suleiman Keta, Amisila, Lamin F. Saidikan, the cross-border trader from LRR to URR. Lamin Saidikan said he is Jari Bari, Satang Balde, Ami S. Jalo, Kamisa Nasiratu, Kamisa and Nasiratu. Adama Conte, Mariama Tupe, Adama Conte. Where is Mariama Tupe Jalo? Fatun Jilan, Kadijatu Jalo, Fatun Jilan, Kadijatu Jalo, Fatumata Jalo, Monday, Tuesday morning. Kadijatu F Ba, Ibrahima Ay Jalo, Tabara Sane, Tabara, Kadijatu Jalo, Tijan Jalo. Kadijatu Jalo. Congratulations to all of you for successfully completing a 6 weeks training on small-scale cross-border trading. What's your name? Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all of you. Maybe I'm not calling you. Wait, I did not call all. There are still a group coming. Congratulations to all of you. Now I want to call on the Executive Director, Jessica, please, for the next certificate presentation. The Executive Director, Jin Gambia Chapter, Mr. Mamadou Udisanjai, and our partner Jessica from the World Bank will do the next presentation. So Tuesday, the Chinese population, Tuesday, Thursday afternoon. Tausir Fati, Ibrahima Jao, Tausir Fati, Ibrahima Jao, Halimatu Sidibe, Aja Jaula, Nene Kanute, Dauda Ture, Musa Suso, Tai Kurubali, Lamin Diba, Mohamed Jalo, Jarga Savali, Fatmata Dahaba, Aisat Damfa, Lamin K. Fati, Lamin K. Fati, Dembo Keita, Nyima Haidara, Fatoumata Kante, Ibrahima Janko, Dembo Keta, Fatoumata Kante, Aminata Janko, Aja Jawla le, Aïssatou Kamara, Sadio Janko, Maimouna Gulo Gueye, Gulo, please, Fatou F. Silla, Aïssatou Diallo, Fanta Kamara, Jenaba Diallo, Mariama Diallo, Halimatu Diallo, Jenaba Diallo, Aïssatou Diallo certificate o Jumalata, Halimatu Diallo, Nyima Kambay, Jenaba Kamara, Khadijatou Mane, Aïssatou Diallo, Jenaba Kamara, Khadijatou Mane, Halimatu Diallo, Jenaba Diallo, Nyima Kambay. Congratulations to all of you for successfully completing the 6 weeks training on small-scale cross-border trading in Basse URL. There was a metric set for one to be certified, and there were at least 3/3 of the modules that should be attending at least 8 modules. So if you did not attend up to 8 sessions, you would not be certified. So that is the metrics that have been used. We've reduced it to 7 with our partners. And then at the opening, we said it here, not all those who attended the opening would be certified. It depends on your participation because we've been keeping track. We cannot certify you to say you have attended the training when you did not even attend half of the modules, which is 6. We have some people that attended less. We know there are some challenges, that is why, but then this is beyond us, and we also want to set the standards. Now we want to have a group photo outside. Group picture. Alangata banto do natalo so do group picture janin na luntangol besela banta please. Nga opunin natalo ka dami. Me group picture tala waleto. Please. Thank you so much, Mr. Kanute.
Sis.
ñun ñëpp ñu ngi génn.
Non, sa waay mu concentré sa mu ngi xool fen. Jangiwe be jama fa ngoji be. Waaw.
Chief lii dafa war a génn de.
Waaw na duga ni tuuti rek dafa génn. Na duga tuuti rek.
war na génn de.
war a génn de.
Okay.
Ana Jessica.
Okay.
Jessica. Menu. Jessica, where is Jessica? So you stand up. Stand up. They will be pushing you. Or you come here.
Jessica, you come in front.
Jessica, come around.
Come sit here.
Come on, sit here. Jessica, come sit here. I know that you'll balaja.
I see la min diba balaja.
Come sit Thank you.
Apa